didn't think my food loving ass would actually do, ever. I was like, fuck that shit. I was like, I'm getting consciousness without fasting. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to try it. But yet, here I am, doing it, trying it out, loving it, actually. Loving it. I am hungry as shit right now, though. So, I need to drink more water. So yeah, basically, the whole thing I'm doing is in the mornings, I'll have juice. But I have a juicer at my house. So I'll do, like fruits and vegetables, strawberries, ginger, cucumbers, lettuce, spinach, like whatever I feel like juicing that day, I'll put together and I'll juice. And then for the afternoons, hey, road less traveler. Yep, and if you guys like this on Instagram, please, and even on Facebook, just hit me with some hearts, hit me with some likes, share the video. So yeah, essentially I'm on day 3 of my 21-day fast. First day, I did break down. I broke down. And I ate one thing. But since then, I've been holding on strong. I didn't eat yesterday. I just did my juicing. And I didn't eat anything yesterday, which was good. I was super proud of myself. I was like, I could do this. I could do this. I'm made for this. So with the fasting, my reason was I stopped having sex a couple weeks ago. And then after I stopped, I was slowing down anyway, because you really want to connect with people that are on the same frequency and vibe as you, so that the two of you can share light. And light is essentially information. So like when you have sex with someone, you're really going to be taking on their energy, and they take on a little bit of yours. You guys do like a switch off. I was personally tired of taking on people's emotional baggage. You know what I mean? Like I was taking on people's emotional baggage, and I felt like I was so positive and powerful, whatever, like I'm sorting through their shit for them, essentially. So I was like, you know what? No more. I ain't doing it anymore. So I stopped. I was like, I'll just chill. We'll figure it out. And then once that happened, now I got into this whole fasting thing. And the fasting is very interesting because the first day, a lot of emotional stuff came up. I was like, I want to work on this. I want to become better. I want to, I may do some journaling today, because I feel like that's really a great way to even catalog this experience and this journey, aside from doing videos about it like this. The fact that now, I guess I should start from the beginning. The fact that I've already been doing spiritual work, I've been doing rituals and meditate, I've been recognizing the magic in life. You know what I mean? And even if it's for physical health, fasting will really help you cure a lot of ailments and a lot of things that you're feeling. Now, the whole thing is, if you're not doing spiritual work and then you want to do a spiritual practice, it doesn't make you spiritual. Everything begins within the mind. So like, the mind is all, and the universe is mental. I would even say that the mind really isn't all, but in this reality, the mind is all, because everything emanates from it. Essentially, you're just energy. So what is a mind? What is a mind but a filter for energy? Hey, what's up? So essentially, what is the mind but a filter for energy, right? And if you're not already working on these things, then you will get the physical benefits of fasting, but the spiritual benefits, I feel, far outweigh the physical benefits. The physical benefits that I've been having for my fast is I have more energy. I slept 2 hours last night. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh man, I really want to sleep more. And then I was like, wait a minute, I don't need to sleep more. I was like, I could sleep. I'm like a superhero. I'm like, I could sleep 2 hours and be up and be, vibrant and have the ability to come up with all these more creative ideas and everything. The first day that I started, I noticed that, sorry, my nose is kind of itchy. Sorry, guys. The first day I started, I noticed that, I felt like it's going to be 21 days. So we're on day 3 now. So I have 18 days left. But the first day I noticed that I felt an increase in my brain activity. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I could literally feel more electricity coming to my mind. And I think that's amazingly exciting. Like, you know, you go on this fast and you're like, man, I'm gonna miss eating, and then you get all this electricity and this, and your mind is just so much, you have the ability to really think clearer. And as far as a decrease in energy, I actually had the opposite effect. Like, I've had more energy than I've ever had, and I've been able to really manifest a lot faster. I've been able to meditate and to really just start to connect the dots and see all the magical things in life and feel all these synchronicities, and everything seems to be working out better. And the emotional healing that you get when you set an intention with this, the emotional healing that you get is unparalleled to anything I've experienced. I really was able to release a lot of soul ties, a lot of energy that was attached to me from whoever I may have connected with in the past. I was able to release a lot of that energy. And that, I mean, I know this is going to sound like weird, but you know what? We get kind of weird over here. Okay, so we're going to get weird. I even was like communicating with my own vagina. And it's crazy because you can actually communicate. You can communicate with your throat. You can communicate with your ears. You can communicate with your knees or whatever part of the body. And you'll figure out, you could speak to that part of your body and you can read the energy coming from it. And that will help you to understand yourself a little better. So it was a lot of emotional healing, a lot of releasing, a lot of cleansing. My body was just cleansing. I cleaned my whole house yesterday. I saged, or they call it smudging. I call it saging because I'm me. I have more words for things. So I saged. I boiled some oils. I used honeysuckle and this really nice. It said ancient Egypt oil. It's just smells like royalty. Literally, I love it. So I use this oil, and what you do with the oils is after, or you can, if you want to do sage, you know, I keep all the windows closed. I sage. I feel the energy in the house. I see where I need to clear it out. I usually move my hand like this when I sage, and I'll even hit the corners of the house like that too. And what you do is you actually will let the smoke sit. I gotta take the battery out of the smoke detector though, because that joint will go off. Let the smoke sit for about a half an hour, and then you open every single window and you just let it all out. Let all that energy leave. You know, like clear it out. And then after that, what you do is you can either burn a different incense, or you can burn an oil, or maybe a scented soy candle or something like that. And then with that, you can set an intention for your household. So I set an intention for prosperity and joy. So that's what you're setting intentions for. Got the lemon water on deck. So that's essentially what I've been doing this whole time. What the hell? Okay. So essentially that's what you're going to be working on. You're going to be working on really is really an inside job. You know what I mean? It's an inside job. And it's crazy too when you start to realize these cravings are not real. The cravings for food that you have and these cravings for different things to eat or whatever, you start recognizing that that's not a real paradigm. That's not something that's real. It's something that your mind and these energies that are attached to you are telling you that you need, but you don't actually need them. You actually don't need them. I mean, so many lies were told. I was told so many lies, and it's almost like these lies are told in order to keep you from coming to a place of power within yourself. Let me see if I could, let's see if we got some comments. Nothing just yet. People are just watching and hanging out with me. So yeah, essentially it's like it's like these lies in society are told to you to keep you from coming to a place of power. And this is all about my own personal path, cultivating my personal power, coming to a space where I can understand myself deeper and get deeper into my own magic, get deeper into my own spiritual work. The first day of my fast, I did a tarot card reading, dynamite, killer tarot card reading. Everything was on point. I mean, my channeling and everything, my intuition, everything was just like 100% good. This guy is definitely going to be a repeat customer, and it's my pleasure to help. You know what I mean? I don't charge a lot because I don't want to make anybody feel locked out. Even with the dream decoding, I don't charge a lot because I don't want to make anybody feel locked out and like they're not able to get the spiritual help that they need. Like I actually have the ability to help. I'm not lying to people. I don't want to lie to people. I wouldn't do this if this wasn't my path. Trust me, I ran for this shit. I ain't want this motherfucking path. But I know that I'm here to help people, and it brings me a lot of joy. It really does, to help people clarify their situations, to help people understand their subconscious mind more, to help people understand that they are the magic. You are the magic. There's nothing else outside of you. You all these energies that you're worshiping, all this stuff that you think is so great and wonderful and amazing. You're great. You're wonderful. You're amazing. And you got to understand that you are your own God. You are, and you are even greater than a God. You are your own chaos being. You are your own primordial fucking essence. And you need to know that. You need to acknowledge that. You need to internalize that inside yourself. So wherever you walk with confidence because you have knowledge of yourself, and nobody could take that away from you. That's something nobody will ever take away from you, is the knowledge you have of yourself. They could say whatever they want, but at the end of the day, when you walk in a room, everybody shuts the fuck up and listens. That's the shit I'm talking about. Or they shut the fuck up and they look at you and be like, oh, there's something different about this person. Oh, I don't know what it is about them. And they could talk all they want, but that's because they can't comprehend something that they're not meant to understand. And as a primordial being, you're not meant to be understood. You are pure chaos. You coming to this shit to burn everything down. Like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here with the dumb shit. So essentially, really, I wanted to speak on a dream I had last night, actually, that was super in alignment. And a dream I had last night that, okay, so Gail asked, I'm happy I saw her comment. Gail asked, what type of fast? I've done water and other types. So I'm going to explain my fast really quick. So the fast that I'm doing right now is not a water fast. It's I'll do different teas during the day. I'll do green tea, maybe mixed with a little turmeric, and I'll do what else do I do for the fast? I do the green tea. I'll do a little cloves, like dried cloves, and I'll boil them, but I don't boil them on a high amount. I will keep it. You have to pull the essence out of the plant. You have to boil it on low, and then when it starts to boil, you shut it off. And that will not damage the plant, especially if you're using fresh herbs. That'll not damage it, and it'll allow you to extract some of the essence out of that, which is gonna heal you. So yeah, that, and then most of the day, and then in the morning I'll juice. That's like my breakfast. I'll juice. I'll do like ginger, lemon, vegetables, usually cucumbers, or cucumbers and lettuce, or cucumbers and spinach or something like that. And that's basically essentially how I do my fast. And then the rest of the day I'll drink water with lemon. And I will also switch off and have different teas and stuff like that. So I'm still getting like herbs. I'm still getting a lot of nutrients. But when Rasta said the herbs was for the healings of the nations, these niggas did not lie at all. They were 100% correct. Because these herbs, they come into your body, and then in the plants and everything, they come to your body. They're raising your consciousness. They're bringing you to a higher frequency. You're glowing. You're a golden god. You're a golden warrior out here, because you are pulling in now all this positive energy and positive vibes, and you were able to hold a higher vibration than you were previously. What's up, best of the best? How you doing? So essentially, this has been, and I'm only on day 3. I don't even know who I'm gonna be on day 21. Like, I don't know what this is gonna look like. This is like a whole new experience for me, and I'm loving it. It's like the adventure that I never knew I wanted. You know what I'm saying? You do all this other stuff in life. You want to drink, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to get some dick, you want all this shit, all this fun shit, and you don't realize that sometimes the most rewarding thing is just to go within yourself, because all the love that you've been searching for, all the joy that you've been searching for, everything that you've been looking for in this fucked up ass world is already inside of you, baby. You don't gotta do nothing. You don't gotta do nothing but go inside of yourself and understand that I am that I am. I walk the earth, I am that I am. Okay? You're powerful. You're glorious. You are fucking glowing. And don't let nobody tell you different. Walk around with that motherfucking confidence. Know who the fuck you are. Because you deserve it. You really do. I'm tired of seeing people getting taken advantage of, especially by a lot of these other spiritual practitioners. I've seen a lot of fraudulent shit. And I just want all these motherfuckers to know that I am coming for you. Yes. And I don't have to do a spell. I don't have to do a ritual. I can have a thought and you're done. So, don't let me hear about none of this shit, because I will handle it. But yeah. And the thing is too, is that everything that I do, you can do as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a matter of just cultivating your own light. And I want to see other people grow in their consciousness. And I want to see other people feel fulfilled and feel the joy that I feel, and be able to come out into the world and really vibrate high and just feel like a fucking flame, like you're a light, like you're like fucking on fire. You know what I'm saying? Your kundalini is raising. You're just fucking like on. I want to see everybody like that. I don't want it to be just me. It should never be just me. It should be me, and it should be anybody else out there who has the power inside of them to get these things done. I want to see everybody raise their consciousness for real. Like, it don't gotta be just me. So I wanted to go into a second part. I wanted to go into a dream. Jarvis, what's going on? He says he fasts for over 30 days, and yo, the power you get from this, man, is amazing. What's up, Richard? Yeah, you do. I do. The detoxing effects are fabulous as well. Okay, so let's get into this dream I had, and just a short commercial break. If anybody needs their dreams decoded, I'm your girl. I do not charge a lot. Keep it affordable across the board. And if anybody needs a tarot card reading, any sort of a spiritual advice, if you need help with like rituals, or if you need me to make you a tea or an elixir for something, like, we can work together, and I can definitely help you with your work. And I'm not going to bang you over the head, because that's not what I'm about. I'm really about helping people. Anybody needs mentorship or anything. And I don't know if I'm the one to be mentoring. You'll probably be cursing a lot after and acting like a hood rat, but hey, to each his own. Whatever you guys need, I'm here for. My main thing is I do my tarot card readings, and I do my dream decodings, and I do help out people with their rituals and stuff like that. And it's a lot of fun. All right, so let's get into this dream. So I had this dream last night, and it was so in alignment with all this releasing I've been doing, and it's so in alignment with just the way I've been letting everything go. It's been beautiful. It's really been beautiful. And so in this dream, I'm losing my vision, which is interesting, right? Because you're losing your sight of the physical world. So in this dream, I'm losing my vision. I can't see, and I'm about to pass out from the fast. Which is weird, because I haven't felt like that. I've been feeling the total opposite, but this is what's happening in the dream. So then all of a sudden, and then I have all these people around me, and I don't know who they are, but they're all like, "Are you okay? Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yo, I'm good. I'm good. Like, don't worry, I'm fine." And all these people are around me, and then I run to this big white sink. Like, I feel nauseous, and then I just get up, and I run to this big white sink, and I start throwing up, but not food or nothing. I threw up change, like pennies. You know those little, when you're a chick and you buy the jeans, how they have that little metal loop with the tag on some of them. I threw that shit up. And then it was like this black shit I was throwing up. Like I was just throwing all this stuff up, which is very much in alignment with the fast, because the intention for my fast was to release old soul ties, was to release any entities that are attached to me, was to release negative feeling emotions, and also to resolve my trauma. So I'm throwing all this stuff up, and then at the end I start choking. I can't breathe. I'm like, oh shit, I can't breathe. Like I'm literally about to die in this dream because I can't breathe. So I reach in the back of my throat and I start pulling like this, pulling. It's gum. It's gum. There's gum stuck in my throat, and I'm like, didn't this shit, like in my, you know what I'm saying? How you realize you're in a dream and you're like, none of this shit makes any sense. I'm like, doesn't this stuff go away when you're a kid? Like, doesn't it get digested? But it almost was like it was stuck in my stomach, and I was throwing it up. So in the dream, I'm pulling all this gum out of my mouth. And then I thought I got all of it, and then I start choking more, and I stick my hand all the way back, and I pull it all out. And that was a very, very significant dream. It sounds crazy as cat shit, but let me tell you why this is a significant dream. This is a significant dream because I'm releasing. I understand what the change was. The change was actually when I was working with Lakshmi. I was releasing my dependence on that entity for my prosperity. My prosperity is my responsibility, and it's been coming to me, and I'm very grateful. And I'm grateful for all the people that I had the ability to work with and to make their lives just a little bit brighter and give them just a little bit more understanding while they help me as well. It's a two-way street with this. It ain't just all me. It's me, and then it's you. You know what I'm saying? So that, and then the little thing on the jeans, I think was because when I was a kid, I was never, my mom never bought me new clothes. She would always get me like hand-me-downs and stuff like that. And there's nothing against my mom, you know, it was what it was at the time. And I think that the reason why I threw up that in the dream was almost like I don't have to worry anymore about how I look or what I'm wearing or whatever, that I can just release that now. And that I don't have to worry about where I'm going to go and buy clothes or where I'm going to do this or that, whatever. Like, it's almost like a releasing of that feeling of knowing that my family doesn't have money to buy me new clothes. That if I got thick thighs, if my jeans rip in the middle in between because my thighs are rubbing, baby, I got to get that needle and sew it up. Like, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm releasing that worry that I felt when I was a teenager. So that was also a releasing of some emotional trauma. And then also, the gum was very significant. Throwing up the gum in the dream was super significant because, what's up, Gordon? What's up, everybody on IG? I appreciate y'all coming through. So the gum was very significant in the dream because it's getting rid of old blockages. Because that would have been something that was sitting inside of me for a long time. And so it's releasing a lot of old energies, getting rid of a lot of blockages. So as I'm taking this gum out, I'm freeing myself. You know what I'm saying? And this has all been the significance of this fast. And I am eternally grateful and blessed that I'm having this experience. And I just can't wait to share more updates with you all and let you guys know like what's going on with it. And once again, because I know I got some new people on IG, if you guys need dream decodings, if you need any help with any spiritual work, rituals, you want a tarot card reading, I'm your girl, hit me up. Okay, so all this, what's the purpose, right? What's the reason for it? All this is simply to cultivate my internal power. And alrighty, well, just hit me up if you need me. Enjoy your day. All this is to cultivate my internal power. And all this is to come to a space in my life that I really want to be. And in that space that we all think is outside of us is actually inside of you first before it manifests on the outside. So how everyone is walking around very upset about their situation, they can't stand their family, they don't like their job or whatever, you have to understand that everything is going to cultivate on the inside with you first. And one method that worked very well for me, even though it took a little bit of time, is to shift your vibration just a little tiny bit. So what you do is, okay, this actually works very well with depressed people. What works with depressed people very well is to get them mad. So like, because anger is a higher vibration than depression. So, and then you can shift them more from there, and then you can shift them more from there. So that's how you're able to shift the vibration of depressed people. And I literally work, and it'll look crazy. It'll look real mean on the outside. Like, yo, this bitch is nuts. But I've done it before. And even there was a dude on, I'm not gonna say his name. He's an awesome person, but he was on live, and he's a mutual friend of one of my friends. So my friend was telling me about it. So I went on his live, and I started cussing him out. I said, you don't value your fucking life. Yo, you're fucking useless. Not really so much useless, but I was saying shit that I know was going to resonate with him and pissing him off. And he got mad, and I was happy. And then after, boom, I jumped in his DM, and I'm like, listen, I care about you. Because now that his vibration is shifted, I could actually go and speak to him. So I said, yo, I care about you. I want to see you doing better. I want to see you doing, feeling better about yourself or whatever. And at that point, the person will take that advice. You just got to tread a little delicately based on people. So you have to know people to make that method work. But essentially it does work. And with your own self, what you can do is, all right, if I feel depressed, let me go into, maybe not straight into joy, but if I'm depressed, I'm going to go into I'm okay. It's okay. Everything's going to be all right. And if I'm in a space where I feel very angry all the time, you're going to want to eventually shift anger into forgiveness. And then from forgiveness to joy. So if I'm angry, I wouldn't want to shift into sadness, because that would be a lower vibration, although the anger is coming from sadness. But what you can do is you can actually justify your anger and question whether your anger is justified or not. And that'll help you shift your vibration if you're very angry all the time. And question why you're feeling what you're feeling. Because emotions are simply just an indication of where your energy is flowing currently. So if everything's going good and you're on a positive vibe, then your life will reflect that back to you. And it's just like it's like a game, It's like, oh, I feel like this right now. What's going on around me? Oh, what's going on around me? How is it affecting how I feel right now? So as you go back and forth like that, you actually will learn to master your emotions. And emotions are not a bad thing. Men should cry. I've had meditations where I would cry for seemingly no reason, and then I'll realize later that I was releasing some emotional trauma that happened to me in the past that was deep inside of me, and that I never had the opportunity to release. So you guys can do this, and it takes a lot of different areas to work in, but I'm telling you, you can definitely become the more complete and healed person that you want to be. It's absolutely possible. All the trauma, everything I went through in my life, and I'm still here, and I'm able to give this advice to people, and I'm able to let people, I'm so blessed that I went through everything I went to, because I can help other people now based on my own experiences. You know what I'm saying? And I'm able to, and I'm so happy that I was so strong. And I never realized that I was even strong. You know what I'm saying? I was told that I wasn't street smart, that I was weak, that I was stupid, that I was fucking useless. And you know what? All that shit was a lie. Because sometimes people see what you could be, and it scares the shit out of them. So they gotta put their fucking foot on your neck to try and make you feel like you're less. But the truth is, it's actually the opposite. You, even in your ignorance, you are divine. And that's how you know that you're this primordial being, because even in your ignorance, you are so beautiful and so divine, and you don't even realize it, because everybody else around you been sitting here lying to you your whole life. No more. See things for what they really are. You know what I mean? See things for what they really are. Fuck that shit. Don't believe these fucking liars out here. These people are shiesty as fuck, And a lot of them will just take advantage of you, and it'll be a lot of the people that you're closest to. Time for that is over. No more of that shit, for real. But, alright, well, that was my little update. And, so far, everything's going good. Yeah, hit me up, guys, if you need anything. I love you all. Peace out, IG. I'll see you all soon. You know what's weird? This fucking thing makes me burp a lot. And I cannot, for the life of me, understand why. Let's see if we have any questions here on Facebook. I don't know where the fuck I'm at with this shit. Hold up. Oh, this is the live one. Let's see. Anybody got any questions before I get the fuck up out of here? No? Alright, y'all. Well, I love you all. Peace.